Wait a second. Any better? Hello? Can you? Nope, that's not any better, is it?
Maybe that's better. No, that's not better. Hold on. Maybe that's any better? No, that's not
Better? You wait, what, let's,
No. Wait, I think that sounds about right. Hey guys, Jay here. So having a little bit of fun with some of the different voice control, mic control things that you can do with your, your basic mic. Last video I brought you, you had the ability to go through and just set up your mic on your basic filters like your gate and your sound limiters, and what mic to look for. In that video, I told you I was going to try to bring you another video on how to go a little bit more advanced, which is what I've done here. So as you can tell, I have kind of a complete control over how my voice sounds to my audience and my stream. And I can also do this as just a little bit of fun every once in a while, to mess around with some people, even in Discord chat changes with it. So what I'm going to try to show you today is a little bit on what you will want to go through and set up, where to get these devices so that you too can actually have fun and control your voice the way that you want to. So I'll try to put a little thing together here to just do a quick cap on the screen. So what you'll notice down here at the bottom is voice meter and voice mod. I think I left this up here. So the voice meter software that you're going to want to download is here. So as you can see, it's at vbaudio.com, voicemeter.index. If you just type in voice meter into your Google search, it should bring you to this page. I actually think that's how I found it as well. Yeah, so voice meter here, even in Microsoft Bing, pulled it right to it. So you want to come here. Ignore the rest of these up top. I haven't played with those, so I don't know any sort of advice to give you on those yet. So this is the one that I use. It is freeware, so no need to actually pay for it. They do ask that if you like it that you do donate to them, but that is up to you. Depending on what you have, obviously you will want to go with this one here. For most cases, this is for the Windows 10 setup. I'm not real sure about the other items down here. I did not use them. I used this one right here. Okay. So once again, just this one on voicemeter.com. Now, what that does is that brings up this piece here. Try to cover this up as much as possible. So what you have here is your voice meter itself. This is what gives you a little bit of that control over how your voice sounds. You'll notice that if I drag this from left to right, how different the voice changes. Now, this is super simple on setup. Just simply select the actual hardware device that you have. Remember last video, I went over how to find your microphone that you want to change. So this mic that I'm speaking into here, this one is the USB PNP audio device. All right. Now you'll probably see that there's a lot of different pieces here that you can use. So this microphone PNP device is the one that I found is the hot one that worked with it. Some of these have different aspects to them, as well as some even that you can have that are just completely digital. So once again, just make sure you're selecting your audio device. Now, if I wanted to, I would just select where I want this to go out. I could put this out into like a digital line, which is a line that doesn't actually exist, but then I could use my OSB or OBS recording software to actually pick up on that and pick up on the digital device. So for this, I am sending it out through voice meter aux input. So this is also the another digital output. So in other words, this line is not attached to my computer at all. This is actually right here into a. All right. Sorry if the sound glitched there when selecting that. Sometimes it has a quick moment where it tries to refine the voice. Now, what I have done here is, yes, I've taken it down 18 decibels on the input, and I've upped it a little bit on the hardware output. The reason I did this is because whenever I had this set to original sound, this brought my sound way down. So I would have to almost, what I felt like was scream. So that's why I have this set up to about right here. This is where I found most of mine to be the most comfortable and easy to use, and it sounded the best. Now, Over here, if you're wanting that warm tone where you sound like you're almost in like a studio style, this is where you'll kind of want to put your dot. It is going to default to about center right here. And that gives you kind of just your average sound, almost as most people would hear you if you talk to them over the phone or, just anything that you're recording electronically. This starts to apply that filtering. All right. So hopefully that's good there. And hopefully I don't have it set to where it's too crazy. Now, remember how I said aux input, right? So this is now where it's going out. As you can see, this is where it's hardware out. So this is where it's now leaving. All right. Now, my next piece of software that I have is the voice mod. So through the voice mod, I have a bunch of different little settings that I can change in here. But we'll go check this out. So the input is what I have, the voice meter output. Voice meter aux input, VB audio, right? Voice meter aux output, VB audio. So that is where this is picking up. I know this says output, this says input. This is the way that, for some reason, this way the software labels this. I'm not real sure why. I'm a user just like you are. I'm just trying to help you out with this. So once again, voice meter input to the voice meter output. And as you can see, this is where it's picking it up. Now, where do I want it to go out? For me, for everybody to hear, it's the speakers to the Elgato sound capture. Okay. For this, now I go into here, my properties, my voice mod virtual audio device. So now that is what this is going through. And in some cases, you may notice at the very beginning, there's a delay. Well, that's because I'm passing through two different pieces of software that are taking it and filtering it and applying different things to it. But that also gives me the control to work with it on the same side. So, for instance, if I wanted to have the baby sound, I can now click on the baby sound.
Click on the voice changer, and now it sounds like a baby. It's annoying.
Or this says Genius, but if everybody would, please keep in mind, I did not make this name, but this, honestly, to me, sounds like, I forget the gentleman that was in the wheelchair. So you may want to cut this out, but, God, I can't think of his name. But either way, you click on
this, and this is what the Genius sounds like. Stephen Hawking, there we go. Stephen Hawking, this sounds like Stephen Hawking to me. So this is why maybe they labeled it as Genius. But anyway, this is pretty much your very basic.
This is pretty much your very basic setup for it to go out and have fun with your audience, have fun with your Twitch stream, or if you're just doing chatting, channel, just where you're just talking about random things, you may want to have this. This is going to give you that studio-like sound, and obviously, as you can tell, I'm not in a studio of any shape or sort. This is strictly an open room. There's no soundproofing in here. The only thing that's actually behind me that does any sort of soundproofing is my green screen whenever I pull it out. But hopefully that'll kind of give you some sort of idea on how this works. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up either here, or you can hit me up on our A&G Discord, or even in our A&G Guild Facebook page or the streamer page. I'm on both, and I'm active with both sides. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you have yourself a fantastic evening, and we will catch you back out there on the streams.